So I was scrolling through Reddit this morning and I came across a very interesting post from Reddit user Electrolight. And it basically aims to solve a problem that a lot of people with Surface Duo have had really since the beginning of the device's existence. You may be very familiar with what I'm talking about here. Whether you want to call it the black screen glitch or the double tap to wake at inappropriate times glitch with Duo and Duo 2, when you go to put it into phone mode by folding one screen around the other side, you should get this double tap to switch screens thing, which basically allows you to double tap to switch screens if you should want to use a different side. But the problem is that for some individuals, some of us often, some of us not so often, in my instance, almost never at this point, you'll be using the device in book mode like this, and one screen will shut off and have that screen on it because for some reason Surface Duo thinks that it has been folded back around far enough for that to actually be a thing you want it to do. And this has been a problem, like I said, that's been around really from the very beginning, and there's never really been a good explanation or solution to this problem. Now, I remember back on my original Surface Duo that I had more of this happening on. When I had my bumper on, it happened way more often than with the bumper off. I don't understand why that would be the case, because Duo and Duo 2 have a hinge angle sensor. It actually knows the angle of the hinge. It knows where it is. So it knows once it's past flat, you probably want a screen to turn off. How that would be affected by the bumper, I don't know. There's people that will tell you that cleaning your device really well actually helps fix this problem. I don't know how that would be the case either. I'm rambling. What is this Reddit post and how does it address this issue? Well, let's take a look at it here now. Force two screens always on any configuration. So basically what we're going to be doing here, I'm going to show you how to do this, is we're going to go into developer options and we're going to enable a quick tile that will allow us to disable every sensor on the device. Now, this is one of these deals. This is like firing a shotgun instead of firing a more precise single bullet. We're going to hit more things than we're intending, but it will fix this problem. It's just going to break some other things potentially, but it's going to be up to you if it's worth it or not. Let's look at how to do this and how it's going to work. Okay, so on our Duo or our Duo 2, we're going to go into our settings. I'm already in too far. Let's back out. We're going to go down to System. Actually, I need to back up even further because if you don't have developer options enabled, you need to do that. So if you don't have developer options enabled, you're going to click on About. You're then going to scroll all the way down to Build Number and click that a whole bunch of times until it says Developer Options are enabled. You got to put in your PIN, all that good stuff. Once that's done, go back. Go to System. Now we're going to go into Developer Options. We're going to look for, pretty quickly, Quick Settings Developer Tiles. Let's go ahead and click on that. And we're going to tick the box here next to Sensors Off. And what that's going to do is it's going to give you a quick tile here of Sensors Off. And when you hit that, you turn that on, something quite magical happens. All your sensors are now turned off. So of course that means your ambient light sensors are turned off. You're going to have to manually control your brightness because it's not going to know what's going on. Your gyroscope is going to be turned off. Even if auto rotate is on, it's not going to care one way or the other. But your hinge angle sensor is also off. So now you can fold this thing all the way back around any way you want it, and it is never, just launched my camera, it is never going to turn off that other screen. So you're going to lose phone mode as well, okay? There's a lot of take in this give and take scenario, but if you're the kind of person that you always use it in book mode, this is how you use it and this is driving you crazy, it's something you could potentially turn on. Does it shut off the screen when it's closed? It does not. The screen is actually staying on and closed. So you would actually need to hit your power button too. You can actually turn it on while it's closed because the Hall sensor is now shut off. Now, it's definitely difficult for me to see many use cases for doing this, but I think that there are at least some. So one of the times when my Duo really would freak out a lot and give me that double tap to wake thing all the time was when it was in my car dock and I was driving over bumpy roads or on longer trips as it would kind of jiggle around a little bit. It seems like that would confuse it. So in that scenario, would that have been beneficial to me to have just been like, you're in a thing, I want both screens, just turn it off. It doesn't even matter. Turn it off for my trip and then turn it back on, I'm done. Yeah, that would be a scenario where I could definitely see this being useful. Maybe there are more scenarios that you guys can think of. I don't think I'd want to do this just full time because there's a lot of pretty detrimental aspects to doing this, but I thought it was an interesting enough post to at least pass along. So thanks to Electrolyte for pointing this out. Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments down below. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe or maybe hit that thanks button down below if you found this video useful. I'll see you on the next one. And until next time, stay nerdy, my friends.